This place shaped the young prince. Gordonstoun was established in 1934. Thousands of pupils have passed through this independent boarding school on the Moray coast. One of the first was Prince Philip, aged 13. His time here is remembered in books and photographs. The school library contains the recollections of school founder and headmaster Kurt Hahn.
When he was in the middle school, he got into a fair number of scrapes through recklessness and wildness. He was often naughty, never nasty.
He had the grace of leadership. He set high standards, which became the fashion. He never lost the childlike quality of becoming absorbed by whatever he tackled.
Prince Philip excelled at Gordonstoun. He was head boy, or guardian. A natural sportsman, he captained the cricket and hockey teams. At his old school, they do today as he did then, pursuing a curriculum that extends far beyond the classroom. In his day, Prince Philip sailed across the North Sea to Norway. He also served with his schoolmates in the local Coast Guard patrolling the Moray coast. School days taught him the value of leadership and community engagement. What grew at Gordonstoun was a commitment to succeed for himself and for others, and it built a platform for the charity that would bear his name, the Duke of Edinburgh's award.
The Moray Badge, which was then on offer to the local community, was a way in which other students, not just those at Gordonstoun, could benefit from that kind of challenge and community service. And with the support of Kurt Hahn, the Moray Badge then became the Duke of Edinburgh's award, and so has benefited young people all around the world.
Young people have felt its benefits in more than 140 countries over more than 60 years. The Duke of Edinburgh's award scheme encourages the values that he held dear: service, skills, physical recreation and adventure.
It's given me a lot of lessons about life in general, to be honest, and how to treat different people.
I feel like it accentuates character. It really brings out who you really are, like your true soul, your true being. Just because we're working together, we're learning things.
Look back through the Duke's life, there's always been an extremely strong commitment to young people in all the charitable activity that he's done. A huge commitment, I think, to young people getting into the outdoors and experiencing the environment and developing resilience in that environment. And just the joy of it, actually, you know, not trying to turn young people necessarily into mountaineers, but to get them engaged in their local habitat and learning more about the world around them.
What do you want to see me about?
As his public profile grew, so did Prince Philip's charity work. This video shows a 1951 appearance as president of Fields and Trust.
Because you won't play, Phil.
The body set up to protect playing fields and green spaces.
I only wish we could just go out and buy you a field. I'm afraid it's not as easy as that.
He was very instrumental in the work of the organisation and in raising its profile, and really in understanding how important it was to try and generate income to support the charity.
Across his career, the Duke of Edinburgh was patron, president or supportive in some way of nearly 800 organisations. As well as sport, he had a particular interest in scientific and technological research and in conservation of the environment. To so many, he was a considerable asset who came with clout and commitment.
To my generation, and I think the generation younger too, it was an invaluable weapon to know that when there was a serious issue of a conservation kind, you had somebody who automatically did their homework, and when they spoke with the voice that they knew carried worldwide, actually spoke, as it were, truth and fact, and not anything to do with self-aggrandizing, sort of self-importance, but sticking absolutely and completely to the important elements of the subject in hand, and that was him.
A life well lived will be a story well told, certainly here, of the star pupil who shone in public life and in public service. James Matthews, Sky News, Gordonstoun.